Dear friend, this is the continuous video of the gear design, and in this video I will explain the wear strength of the uh, gear tooth. How can design the gear according to the wear. So the failure of gear is not only by the strength failure, but it can be failed through the pitting. Pitting means a small particle of the material removes slowly. This is known as the pitting. So I dictate the written materials first. The failure of the gear tooth due to the pitting occurs when the contact stresses between two matting teeth exceed the surface endurance strength of the materials. The pitting is a surface fatigue failures characterized by a small pit on the surface of the gear tooth. In order to avoid this type of the failure, the proportion of gear tooth and surface properties such as surface hardness should be selected in such a way that wear strength of the gear tooth is more than the effective load between the matting teeth. The analysis of the wear strength was done. The analysis of the wear strength was done by Arle Buckingham in this paper. The relation of the load to wear of the gear tooth, which was submitted before the American Gear Manufacturing Association in 1926. Arle Buckingham equation give the wear strength of the gear tooth. Buckingham equation is based on the Hertz theory. What is the Hertz theory? So when two cylinders are pressed as shown in the figure, two cylinders are pressed, then the contact stress between the two cylinders, here load is applied P, compressive load P applied, and both cylinder rotates in opposite directions. The contact at this points there is a elliptical shape of the 2b is the elliptical shape 2b is shown in the major axis of the ellipse. So the contact stress sigma c is defined as 2p divided by pi bl, where b is obtained by this relations. B is equal to 2p1 minus nu square 1 by e1 plus 1 by e2 divided by pi L 1 by d1 plus 1 by d2 root under half. So sigma c is maximum value of the compressive stress, and P is the force pressing two cylinders together. B is the half width of the deformation as shown in this figure. L is the axial length of the cylinder. D1, D2 diameters of two cylinders. E1, E2 modulus of elasticity of two cylinders materials. Nu is the Poisson ratio. So when you solve it, so you can it can be written, it can be sigma c square using the substituting equation b in a the and squaring the both side, you will get this equation sigma c square divided by 1 by pi 1 minus nu square p by l 1 by r1 plus 1 by r2 1 by e1 plus 1 by e2. Substitute the value of b in equation a, value of b in equation a, and square it. You can get this this relations. And when substitute when sigma c square is, it becomes, when substitute the mu is equal to 0.3 Poisson ratio, you will get sigma c square is equal to this relations. So this relations of now this is analyzed by consider two cylinder in the two gear at contact, make a contact at this point at the pitch points. This is the pitch circle. This one is the pitch circle for the gear, pitch circle for the pinion. This one is the base circle. This one is the base circle for the gears. So when draw the tangent on the base circle, this base circle, and draw the perpendicular at this point, and from this point to this point is considered the radius r1. From this point to this point is the radius r2. So diameter of the pinion dp dash by 2, diameter of the gear dg dash by 2, alpha is the pressure angle. So from this relations you can write the r1 is equal to dp dash sin alpha by 2, r2 is equal to d, in this relations given, r1 is equal to dp dash sin alpha by 2, dr2 dg dash sin alpha by 2, and when rearrange this 1 by r1 by plus 1 by r2, you will get 2 by sin alpha 1 by dp dash plus 1 by dg dash. Here a ratio factor q is defined. Q is equal to 2zg divided by zg plus zp, where zg is number of teeth on the gear and zp number of teeth on the pinion. So you know that dp dash is equal to mzp and dg dash is equal to mzg. So substitute the value q is equal to 2d dash g divided by dg dash plus dp dash. When substitute the values, you will get the 1 by r1 plus 1 by r2 is equal to 4 by 4 divided by q dp dash sin alpha, and p is equal to pn, and pn is defined pt upon cos alpha. You know the p is equal to pt upon cos alpha. So here axial length of the gear is the face width, and this is the L is equal to B. When substitute these values in above equation, then sigma c square is equal to 1.4 pt divided by bq dp dash sin alpha cos alpha within bracket 1 by e1 plus 1 by e2. And k, if substitute the k is equal to sigma c square sin alpha cos alpha within bracket 1 by alpha plus 1 by e1 plus 1 by e2 divided by 1.4, then you will get the pt. pt is equal to bq dp dash k. This is the same equation as derived for the strength, where there are 4 terms this side and pt is left side. So here this equation gives the relationship between tangential force pt and corresponding contact stress sigma c or k. When tangential force is increased, the contact stress is also increased, and pitting occurs when the contact stress reaches the magnitude of the surface endurance strength. The corresponding value of pt is called wear strength. Therefore wear strength of the maximum value of tangential force, that is the tooth can transmit without failures. So replacing pt by sw is the wear strength. Wear strength is the bq dp dash k into k, where sigma sw is the wear strength. Sw is the wear strength of the gear tooth in Newton. Sigma c is the surface endurance strength of materials in Newton per mm square. If there is internal gear, for internal gear q is defined in this way: 2zg divided by zg minus zp. For simplify these equations, for expression of k for the 20-degree pressure angle, and E1 is equal to E2 is equal to 206,000 Newton per mm square, alpha 20 degree, value of G value according to the G Niemann, sigma C is the 0.27 Bhn kgf mm square. So change kgf into Newton, we have to multiply 9.81. So this becomes Bhn is the Brinell hardness numbers. Therefore k is equal to, substitute the values, k is equal to sigma c square sin alpha cos alpha 1 by e1 plus 1 by e2 divided by 1.4 and substitute the value, you will get the K simple form K is equal to 0.156 Bhn by 100 square, and approximately you can take the K is equal to 0.16 Bhn by 100 square. So this one is the wear strength formula for the wear strength. So you can design and find the module according to the wear strength. Here how can find the module by using this wear strength. So wear strength should be greater than P effective, and SW should be P effective multiplied by FOS. P effective already formula has been derived, 60 into 10 power 6 divided by pi kilowatt. CS, M, Z and CB is derived in the previous equations as described for the strength design for the basis of the strength. So SWBQ dP dash into K. This one is this formula, this dP dash into K, and substitute here M is divide B with the M and M this side. Q and dP dash is written as M and ZP into K. So SW is equal to, it becomes SW is equal to M square B by M Q ZP into K. And in the term of the CB, in the CB is written as the CB is equal to this one, this equation to this equations, and from this equation you can get the M is using above equations, and you can get the value of M. This one is the value of M, so you can get the value of M. So simple example is shown in the figure. So one questions I will discuss. It is required to design a pair of a spur gear 20 degree involute based on the Lewis equation. Velocity factor is to be used to account of the dynamic load. Pinion shaft is power transmitted itna RPM. CS value of 150%, that is the CS is given. Speed reactions 4:1 for the pinion materials is given, this one, and pinion and gear for both, this is the materials. So factor of safety 1 point, design the gear. So kilowatt, 10 kilowatt, N is the RPM, velocity ratio 4, SU2 FS is given, starting torque 150 times rated torque. So estimation of module on the beam strength, since both the gear made of the same material, the pinion is weaker than gear. Minimum number of teeth for 20 degree pressure angle is 18. So ZP is equal to 18, ZG is equal to I ZP, so it is 72. MT torque transmitted, all know the formula, this one is the so CS is equal to use 1.5. so starting torque becomes this one is the starting torque CS, this one is the 1.5, and the velocity factor is unknown at this, assuming the trial values velocity factor 5 meter per second. So you will get the value of CB, this one is the CB. Using the formula of the M, you can get the module. Selection of module M, and this module should be higher number, that is the preferred number is the 5. We can ZP dash, ZG dash, and B is equal to 10 multiplied module. So this one is the check for design. PT is equal to this one, and V is equal to this one, CB is equal to this one, P effective this one is, so SB is equal to find SB, and FS is equal to SB divided by P effective. So this one is the 2.14. so this is the design is the shape. On the basis of the hardness, Q is equal to this one, SW is equal to this one, and SW is equal to FS. So BHN is in this question you have to find the BHN. So BHN for this question is 310. So this is related to the spur gear. In the next video I will explain the next topic related to the design. Okay, thank you for your watching and for your patience.